hello, everyone. Oh, my wig look just like I feel. Tired. It's been a rough week, y'all. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am. So much is going on. We gotta pray for this world, this country, y'all. It's a lot of stuff going on. Sad stuff. But I'm here to brighten your day. Here to brighten your day with my nuggets. Nuggets for the week. Hey girl, you is my number one fan. For real, you always tuning in. You always speaking first. My number one fan. I'm gonna have to send you a prize. I'm gonna have to send you a prize. I'm gonna do that. What are we talking about today? Let's talk about it. We're talking about all kind of stuff. What's on your mind today? What is on your mind this Thirsty Thursday? One day away from the weekend. What y'all gonna do with it? Do something productive, y'all. Do something productive. Let's see. So I guess I'll just go on and get started. I try to be prompt. So you guys know that I do my hat topics. I did the other thing where I was taking notes, but I felt like I was just reading, and it just, my face stayed down the whole time. So I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit. I've been trying different things out this week. I actually have been posting my little short videos on Instagram as well. They have IGTV. So I've been posting on those as well. They can't be too long where you can't upload it. So just trying to give little 10, 12-minute nuggets. Spreading the love, spreading the wealth, just encouraging those who want it, right? So, without further ado, let's get started. Feed your mind good things. Oh, you got to do that in this world that we live in. Watching the news can be very depressing. And you don't even have to watch the news. You can just look at Facebook and see the news report on Facebook as well. It's just so depressing sometimes looking at that stuff. Life is valuable and time is valuable. Isn't that so true? Use your time wisely. There are three roads. There's the high road, there's the high road, there's the low road, and there's the bitter road. Which road are you on? Stay on the high road. That bitter road is draining. That bitter road can be very draining. Don't get on that. Save your energy for your purpose. Yes. What is your purpose? Tap into that. Everything you got is inside of you. It is. You got to tap into it. Raise your standards. Your life will never be the same. So true. So true. You have to raise your standards, right? Change is automatic. Progress is not. You got to work for it. You can't just say you want to do something. You want things to be different and you're still doing the same thing. It doesn't work that way, right? Don't get addicted to following the crowd. Because the crowd ain't going nowhere. Make your own path. Lead your own way, right? That's what we should do. There's no gain without pain. Isn't that true? You go in order to get something, you got to go through something, right? So you might think the worst thing might be happening to you, but I promise you, on the other side of that, it's an amazing thing. It's amazing results. You just got to trust the process, right? To go up, you got to give up. You can't stay where you are. You can't stay where you are and expect to go further. I got mixed up with my own writing, y'all. Excuse me. If you could bring back something to this generation, what would it be? What would it be, guys? If you could bring back something to this generation, what would you bring back? I wrote down conversations. People don't conversate no more. They don't. They just, it's text messages. It's all kind of just indirect stuff, and you can get, that stuff can get confusing and misleading. The fact that you have enemies means that you have a blessing. So when you got enemies, it's something about to happen good for you. You might think, oh my God, I got enemies, what's going on? It's really a good thing, because something that you're about to birth something. You just don't know what it is. So don't take it all bad. How long are you gonna mourn on what didn't go right? A lot of times, we just stay stuck in. We make a stop sign of it out. We make a stop sign out of it. Like something happened to you, you just stay there. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened, and you can't move forward like that, right? You gotta move. You gotta keep going. Stuff is gonna happen to you. Life is gonna happen. Period. As long as you live, just don't stay stuck in it. You gotta keep moving. You just got to. Let's see what else I have. If you want to be a diamond, it's gonna take high temperatures and great pressure. Like it takes a long time to form a diamond. A diamond goes through a lot of stuff. Whatever defines you limits you. So whatever defines you, you feel like whatever defines you, stay stuck in that. Don't let nothing define you. Just keep pushing through. You got to keep it. Never give up. That came right on time. Never give up. When things go wrong, they all seem to happen at once, doesn't it? It's like, it's one thing. I know if ain't one thing, it's another. And that's just how life happens, right? Problems come. They keep coming. And you just get so overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. But I promise you, just hold on. Just hold on and fight. I promise you on the other side of that is something good. You're going to get something out of it. I promise you will. How can a person start something and be on fire 1 minute and something go wrong and they give up? I know sometimes it can be discouraging when you have a goal, you have plans, and things don't go the way you want them to. And it happens, but just don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. You got to. If you give up, then you don't know what's on the other side of that. What's on the other side of that is success. What's on the other side is the growth. We just can't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing. You don't get to the point and stop. Yeah, you don't get to one point and say, okay, I got everything, I've accomplished everything, I'm done. Oh, you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing through that. We've been conditioned to look at other people's fault and ignore our own. We got to do mirror work, right? And we do that. We just look at everybody else and what they're going through, and we just, constantly judging them and worrying about everybody else instead of being focused on what we have and what we need to, work on within ourselves. We get so complacent in that. We have social media out here, and we're constantly looking and judging at other people's lives, not really knowing the full story. So just focus on yourself. Just focus on your goals, your dreams, and where you're headed. Like just keep that in your view sight, because you can't worry about somebody else. You just can't. You can't control what they got going on. Talking about it is just a waste of time. Like, focus on you. If we take that focus and focus on ourselves, we'll be in so much better place, right? Nobody can judge effort. As long as you trying, as long as you doing something, you got to do something. Don't just give up. Don't just sit back and watch everybody else and talk about everybody else. Focus on your own dreams, your own passions, right? What makes me happy is when I set a goal and I accomplish it. And that's so true, because I had a goal, back in January that I would, start posting videos and start encouraging people, because this is kind of how I got, this is what helped me. And so I want to be that person, right? And so in February, I started posting videos, and it's July, this August, like this month is going by so fast. So it's August now, and I have not stopped. It can be very discouraging sometimes, because the comments and the feedback might not always be good, but guess what? I'm not gonna stop because somebody feels a certain way, somebody has an opinion, because guess what? As long as you live, somebody's gonna always have an opinion, somebody's gonna always have something to say, negative or positive, and it's just not gonna stop me, and it shouldn't stop you either. So keep pushing. A lot of times people don't want to see nothing. They don't want to see you do nothing that they wouldn't do. So you just keep that in mind. And if you got a goal, if you got plans, just do it. Just don't worry about what they're gonna say, because they're gonna say something anyway. Just keep pushing. Don't let nobody stop you. People without goals get used by people who have them, right? So true, right? If you don't have no goals, you will constantly be working and doing something for somebody else. Set your own goals, daily goals, weekly goals, yearly goals. Set goals, y'all. You got to set goals. I started setting goals for myself, and I just started knocking that stuff out. And I feel every time I do a video or I feel so much better, because this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. And I have goals on doing it. Like, I have a plan. I post videos every other day. I have a YouTube channel, and I just started posting on Instagram. Instagram can be kind of scary, and I'm not gonna lie, I was scared at first, because it's such a big platform and you have so many other people out there doing the same thing that you want to do, and it's like, I don't know how I was gonna be received. And it's like, you know what, just like I came on here and did this, just like I go on YouTube, it is what it is. Some are gonna gravitate to it, some are not. I'm not for everybody, and what I post is not for everybody, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. I'm getting comfortable being uncomfortable, right? And that's what a growth is. You just gotta constantly step outside of the box and do things that, you probably wouldn't normally do. But on the other side of that, I promise you, it just makes you feel so good inside. I don't have to get one like, one comment, one nothing. Like the moment I did it was a big deal for me. And that's the main thing, for me. Let's see, I already read that. When you have to work for something, you appreciate a lot more. This is so true. When you have to work for something, when you got to pay for it yourself, you appreciate it a lot more. If somebody give you something, it's like, you appreciate it. And maybe this is for my younger generation. You appreciate it, but it ain't the same if you got to work for it. I promise you, it ain't the same. If you got to work for it, you got to get up and go to work and hustle and grind for it. I promise you, that thing means something. It's totally different. I think a lot of times, people feel entitled, right? You're doing everything, you're giving them everything. They feel entitled to that. And once you stop doing that, I don't know. You got to get out there and do it on your own. Then it's different. I promise you, it's different. And until I got my own car and had to work and pay for that, that means something different right there. Paying for my first car, man, that meant something. Getting another one, it just means something. Every time I do it, it means so much more. I appreciate what people do for me. But when I do it for myself, that's a whole nother level. I'm telling you, man, once you start doing things for yourself and stop letting, when other people do it for you, you don't appreciate it as much. Don't make excuses. Take ownership for the good and the bad. I think a lot of times things happen to us in life and we want to blame, how we was raised. We want to blame what somebody done to us. And at a certain point in life, you're an adult. So everything you do from this point on is on you. Things happen to you, okay? Things happen to people all the time. But they don't stay stuck in that and keep blaming somebody else for that. You got to work on yourself, okay? You have the pen. You can erase, you can take that paper out, you can write, you have the ability to rewrite your own story, to make that story better, to have a better ending. You don't have to end how you start. So, think about it. Don't give me any judgments about a person. Let me form my own opinion. Thanks, brother. Thanks. So, don't give me any judgments about another person. I think a lot of times, when you let's say you just meet somebody, right? And somebody else is telling you all about this person. For me, don't tell me about that person. Let me form my own opinion about that person. Because when you do that, it's like you're going in there with this prejudgment. You're going in there, if they tell you anything bad about this person, you go in there with this stank attitude. You go in there, looking at them sideways like, And you don't even know that's that person's perception. You don't even know that person. You haven't taken the time to get to know that person at all for yourself. So when somebody try to tell me about something, I'm like, okay, well, I'd rather see for myself. I hear what you're saying, but I don't like that, because now I'm looking at you funny. So for me, I just think that, when you meet somebody, you're trying to get to know somebody, just you'll see for yourself. Nobody got to tell you nothing. They just don't. Trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. We got to trust that. Everything happens for a reason, and we have to trust the process. No matter how ugly and long the process might get, just trust it. Just keep trusting. Keep stepping out on it. Keep stepping out on faith. Keep trusting yourself. And if it works, it works. If it don't, learn something from it, We just want everything perfect and everything to happen the way we want it to happen. And that's not life. That's not how things happen, right? It just doesn't. Wouldn't it be nice if we knew, if we stepped out on something, that we knew it was going to work, we knew it was going to be perfect? You would constantly step out. I think a lot of times that what keeps us, holding back. Like we're just so scared, so uncertain of what wouldn't happen. But what if something great happened, right? Just take that step. Learn something from it, period. You want good things to happen to you, you have a turnaround. You want good things to happen, you have to have a turnaround attitude change. I just feel like, what with that, let me talk about that a little bit. When you're, like I said, you got goals, you got stuff you want to accomplish, you got to go into it with a positive attitude. And even starting your day in the morning, you got to start your day with a positive attitude. Because if you start your day with a negative, nasty attitude, you're pretty much setting a tone for your day, period, right? I start my day motivation, I don't want to start my day arguing. Don't call me with no bad news early in the morning or late at night, because in the morning I don't set the tone for my day. At night when I'm going to sleep, I don't want to be thinking about that when I'm trying to sleep. So, you just gotta, you set the tone for how you start your day, So I start my day positive. I don't want to be around negative people. If I have to be around, I don't stay around them too long, because that's not what I want to be around. It's just not. Others may hate you, but if you hate them, you won't win. There's going to be people that's not going to like you just because you're you, right? And it's okay. Don't worry about them people. Long as you love you. Because a lot of times people are unhappy, they're miserable, and they want to push that on other people. Don't take it, block it, keep it pushing. Don't even worry about it. Okay, you feel that way? All right. I can't even talk to you right now. That's not where I'm at. That's not what I want to be around. That's not what I want to hear. When are you going to jump? There's so much more this life has to offer, right? I love jumping, obviously. I'm going to constantly jump. I'm going to constantly try new things. And I'm just going to step out on faith, right? That's the only way you're going to know. To try it. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. Either way, you're going to learn something from it. And you're going to have a great experience. You're going to have something to talk about. Let's talk about it. You can't get the deal in front of you because you're so bitter about the deal behind you. And I think I talked about that earlier. When you just hold on to stuff that has happened to you, it's like some bad, tragic thing has happened to you, right? All you can do is talk about it, think about it. I promise you will stay stuck in that spot. You have got to let it go so you can grow. We're not built to just carry stuff. A lot of people, and you can just look at their faces, a lot of people walking around here carrying stuff, carrying bags. Oh, they did this to that. They did this to me. They said that to me. They talked about me. They did this. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? We can't do nothing about what somebody said to us or what somebody done to us. We have got to move forward, and you can't move forward carrying bags. Let those bags go so you can grow. You can elevate. If you holding somebody down, guess what? You down there with them. You just can't do that. No, that's not how you grow. That's not how you prosper. And we do that. We're just so, I can't believe that person did that to me. That person did that to me. I don't care. Wish them well. Just wish them well. Okay, so that's all right. I'm good. You don't have to have a relationship with them. You don't have to have a conversation with them. Just let it go. Forgive and let it go. And forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person, because the other person could care less, not even thinking about it. Forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person. We got to keep that in mind. People do you dirty. People talk about you. They talk about Jesus Christ. So guess what? Get over it. Let it go. I promise you, let it go, and you'll feel so much better. Doors will begin to open. I promise you. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't take it personal. People do things, and the things that people do are a reflection of who they are and how they feel that moment, and that has nothing to do with you. That's how we gotta look at it. That's how I look at it. I don't let nobody bring me down here with them. You having a bad day and you trying to project that on me, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Maybe it's not a good time for me to talk to you right now. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go head on. I'm gonna excuse myself. And that's what you got to do. Don't stay there and entertain that and engage in that, because then when you do that, guess what? We got two fools right here. We don't know which fool is the fool. Both of you fools, So just don't engage in that. Don't entertain that, because a lot of times people are miserable, and misery loves company, doesn't it? Just sit back and watch. Misery loves company. If somebody's mad, they want to bring you right down there with them. So both of y'all can have something to talk about together. So no, don't engage in that. Don't entertain in it. Don't park at the point of your pain and stay there. That's what happened to them. Something bad happened to them, and they just parked that car. They lift the emergency brakes up, and they just let me just camp out here and tell anybody and everybody who want to hear this sad story of what somebody did to me and how mad I am at them and how sick I am, right? Because all that stuff weighs you down and makes you sick. Walking around here on all kind of medication, just sick. No, let it go, y'all. Y'all gotta let that stuff go. Get your life out of park. It's time to go somewhere. You gotta drive, honey. Drive. Put that car in drive and drive. Don't stay parked there. You stay parked there, somebody else will come behind you and hit you with their stuff. Then a bunch of y'all, just a bunch of people just piling on top of each other with a bunch of problems and talking about it. Because people like to talk about their problems, don't they? Let me hear about your problem. Oh, girl, let me tell you about my problem. No, that's that. Just don't engage in that. It doesn't matter how gifted you are. It's what you do with it, right? You can have all the gifts in the world, but if you don't do nothing with it, why even have them, right? You got to do something with these gifts you got, right? Who knew I had a gift of talking, right? If anybody know me, I never did all that talking. I mean, only if I knew you, I talk like that. But other than that, I didn't do all that talking. I was shy. But now I'm constantly being called out of my comfort zone, and I'm fine with it. It's cool. I like it. I'm working on that. I'm working on my craft, and consistency is the key. Anything that you want to do, be consistent at it. Consistently do it. Consistently try, practice. Just keep doing it. I know I'll be on here. Sometimes I stutter. Sometimes I talk fast. But guess what? I'm okay with it. So consistency is the key. Anything that you want to do, be consistent at it. When I started doing my videos, I started becoming consistent at it. I did that one video, and it just, ever since then, it's I love it. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to share this stuff, right? We're not here to just take all these lessons and this stuff in and just take them to the grave. We're not here to do that. We're here to give back and help one another. It's people out here going through stuff, right? And if my story, if what I've experienced can help somebody else, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do that. And like I said, it's for some people it might not be for, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, you know why I'm okay? Because I accept me. I love myself. First and foremost, I don't need anyone's approval, anyone's acceptance, or anyone's love, because I got all that in me. And once you get all that in you, you will stop worrying about people and what they say and what they think. I don't know. Let's talk about it. What y'all think? What's on y'all mind tonight? I'm thirsty. I gotta get some water. I did a lot of talking just now. Whew. I have a couple more little nuggets. I gave y'all a lot just now. It's so much going on out here, y'all. It's just sad. We have women, we have to be mindful. I know y'all, I don't know if you've seen my other video. You have to be mindful of the people that we allow in our lives and around our kids. We have to be so mindful. It's a lot of crazy people out here, right? So just start loving yourself and be okay with being by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Work on yourself, get yourself together, and that right person that God made for you, you'll find them and they'll find you. Just stop rushing this thing, y'all. Because there ain't nothing out here but trouble. Just don't rush that. Don't rush it. It's scary out here. Oh, let's see. I wrote this. I don't know when I wrote this, but a little while back. As you begin to work on yourself, you're going to notice that things and people that are not for you. Everybody can't go where you're going, but success always leaves clues. I no longer try to fit in. I realized I was born to stand out, and I found my gift, and I'm gonna, I don't know what I wrote. I'm gonna share with whoever needs it. Yeah, that's what I wrote. I'm gonna share with whoever needs it, right? So that's what I'm here for. Like I said, for those my new followers, thank you for following me. Like my videos, share my videos if you don't mind. Like I said, I started doing videos back in February, I believe, April, and it's been nonstop ever since. I love doing this. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to share these things with you all. Motivational videos helped me when I was at a sad, lonely place, and it helped me so much. And so I want to be that person that those people were for me. So I watch a lot of people, Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, the hip hop preacher. I watch a lot of people and a lot of videos, and I'm just constantly feeding myself good things in this world full of a lot of negative, bad things going on. Like, I want to be that light. I will continue to be that light. For those who want to see my light and accept my lights, you know, because like I said, a lot of stuff is not for everybody, and it's okay, you know. So I love me, I accept me, and that's what counts the most. Everything else is a plus, right? And it should be the same way for you. You gotta set goals for yourself. I started setting goals for myself, and I began to knock them goals out, and I'm constantly setting goals. I had goals of speaking. I had goals of posting videos. I have goals of doing podcasts. I have goals of having my own t-shirt and accessory line with "Let's Talk About It" everywhere. You gotta be tired of saying it. I'm just gonna be, yes. So I'm constantly setting goals for myself and constantly, you know, just working on myself, period. And I want to encourage and motivate anybody out here that, you know, they can get something from my nuggets. I call these my nuggets. So what I do during the weekdays, I listen to motivational videos. I download, you know, I just kind of like take out the stuff that catches my attention, and I write it down on these little Post-it notes, and then I give them back to y'all, right? And periodically during the weekdays, I post videos of what's on my mind, what's going on. You know, it could be, the majority of my stuff is real life situation. I don't use any names because it's really not important. The important is to get the lesson out of it. The most important thing is to get the lesson out of it, right? So I do that as well. I have shared a story on here from somebody has sent me a story, wanted me to share, because a lot of times people, you know, they don't want people to know, I don't want anybody to know my business and all that stuff. But, you know, if they want me to share, I can definitely share and not call names. I have no problem with that. Transparency is my new name, so I don't mind sharing my personal stories. You know, life happened for me, and I want to share that and how I, you know, what I got out of it. You know, a lot of times we think stuff is happening to us when in actuality things happen for you. Like, what are you getting from this? What are you learning from this, right? So the next time you feel like the worst thing is happening to you at that moment, just think about, what am I getting from this? Like, you know, because a lot of times we want to blame somebody else, like what this person did to me, and you know, it's so much bigger than that, because it takes two, right? It takes two. So it's not just one person doing all this stuff. Like, okay, so you did some stuff, they did some stuff. And a lot of times, in relationships and situations, we're doing the best that we know how. And a lot of us don't know a whole lot, right? So we just doing all that we know, all that we've seen. And it might not be the best thing. And it's okay. When something ends, it's just, what? I feel like we've accomplished all that we're going to accomplish in this situation, in this relationship or friendship. And it's okay. And we're going to go our separate ways. If we look at it like that, don't take it as a loss, because at the end of the day, you are a whole person. One is whole. So another person leaves you, you're still a whole person. Don't take it as, the person that left me, what am I going to do? I'm broken. I'm just lost. No. Everything you got is inside of you. You're already a whole person. Whether that person leaves or stay, guess what? I'm good. Because I love me and I'm a whole person already. I've been constantly working on myself. And when you start working on yourself and you get to that point, whether people stay or go, it's not going to make a difference. It's just not. So just, and it takes time. Don't rush nothing, ladies and men. Don't rush nothing. When you rush, you get mess. And then you get in a situation, and it's easy to get in, but it's hard to get out. And you see what's going on in this world today. You don't know how things are going to end when you end something with somebody, right? You don't know if they're going to kill you or your kid. You don't know what goes on in people's head. So you just got to be mindful and careful. Let's stop moving so fast. Let's just slow it down. Let's work on ourselves, get ourselves where we need to be, period. And all the other stuff will happen when it's supposed to happen. I'm tired talking to y'all, but that's all I got. Any comments, concerns? Whew. That's all I got, y'all, for today, for the night. Those who just tuned in, catch that playback. Catch that playback, y'all. I gave some nuggets. I normally try to start about I normally try to start at 7:05-ish. And I normally try to do about 30 minutes. I don't want to just tie Facebook up with just me for the past, not too long. But I promise you, periodically I post videos, little, nuggets throughout the week on here, Instagram, and YouTube. Have my own YouTube channel as well. So Jennifer Reed, check me out if you like. I'm not for everybody, but it's all right. It's all good. So that's all I got, y'all. Have a good night, a good, safe weekend. Be safe out here in these streets. It's real out here, y'all. Be safe. Peace, love, and hair grease. Till next time.